Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Zublo's Kitchen. Today, I realized that I don't make a lot of desserts on my channel. So today we are going to be making no-bake cookies. So, without further ado, let's get to cooking. Or, in this case, not cooking? I don't know, you tell me. Okay, so these are our ingredients. So we have a half a cup of milk. Unfortunately, I am not using milk. I'm using half and half because I ran out of milk. So I'm using same amount, half a cup. Hopefully they turn out. I don't see why they wouldn't, but hey, you know what? You never know. I know this could be a lot, but this is 2 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, a cup of peanut butter, a whole stick of butter, 3 cups of oats, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. So now we're going to mix all this up, put it on the stove, let it come to a boil, and then we're going to shape our cookies. So let's get to that. All right, so we're going to add in our sugar, our milk, our butter, and our cocoa powder. And this is exactly the way they said to add it in. I know, I was a little iffy as well. So we're gonna now just whisk this all together. So this might be a little hard for me because, you know, my little stand is not working. So we're just gonna whisk this up. Go ahead, let the butter melt and everything. Just like that. And then we're gonna come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, it's nice. It's a nice smooth mixture. We're still gonna let the butter melt. We're gonna whisk this until it starts to boil slowly. Once it starts to boil, we're gonna let it boil for a minute, and then we are going to take it off the heat and add in the rest of our ingredients. Once we take it off the heat, or once it stops boiling, like once it boils and then we boil for a minute, we're gonna stop whisking as well. But we're just gonna go ahead and get this all nice and mix. I don't see the butter anymore, which is good, meaning that hopefully, oh, nope, there it is. It's right there. But as you can see, it's melting, so it's looking pretty good. It almost looks like the brownie batter that we made, but it's not. But it still looks delicious though. Right, so we're just gonna go ahead, keep mixing, and then I will come back once it starts boiling. So as you can see the sides starting to boil, but it's not quite done yet. We want this to boil all around, and then before we add our oats in. But we want to keep whisking it so it doesn't burn. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep stirring. Like, see how it's starting to bubble more? That's what we want. Just go ahead and keep whisking and keep whisking. Just like that. Alright, so as you can see, it's starting to boil more. So we're going to stop the process of whisking and we're going to let it boil for 1 minute. And then once it's done, we're going to take it off the heat and put in our oats. You could really see the bubbles now. That's exactly what we want. It hasn't been a minute yet, but this is what we're looking for. We want all of that. Just don't overboil it. Alright, so we removed it from heat and we're going to add in our oats. Just like that, and we're going to go ahead and mix this well. Well, as in every oat is coated like that. This looks good. So now we're going to add in our peanut butter. Alright, so we added in our peanut butter. Now I'm going to mix this, and it's going to be hard to mix while holding the camera, so I'll be right back. So it looks something like this. As you can see the peanut butter, you can see the chocolate. It looks delicious. Now we're going to add in our tablespoon of vanilla. Just like that, and then we're going to mix this again. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I set out some parchment paper right here, and we're just going to lay, I'm using a spoon, we're just going to lay the cookies out like that. Shape them however you want. I'm gonna try to do the best I can. This is gonna be a process, so unfortunately I'm going to stop the camera. But I just want to show you, you know, you can make them any size you want. That looks good to me. I mean, I guess I can, there you go. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now, as you can see, all the cookies are shaped. You can shape them however you want. You can make them big, small, sorry for the lawnmower. Up to you, it doesn't matter. But I got, let's see, about 18 cookies, not bad. Now what I'm gonna do is let these sit for about 15 to 30 minutes to really form up, and then we'll go ahead and taste test them. All right, so I let the cookies sit for about 30 minutes, and as you can see, they are ready to eat. So let's just try these. So good. You can taste the peanut butter, you taste the chocolate. It almost reminds me of puppy chow. Is it any of you ever had puppy chow with like the Chex Mix and chocolate, powdered sugar and that? That's what this reminds me of. So good. So easy to make. Just a few ingredients. And there you have it. You have dessert. And you can make a lot more of these than what I made right now. Okay, one more bite. So good. So good. Try this recipe. But that does it for this episode of Zublo's Kitchen. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to be the best you can be, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.